Omaha, y'all make some noise for Crawford.
I like to thank everybody.
You know, I just know the caliber of fighter that Errol is. You know, just like I know the caliber fighter of Tim. You know, I think both of them have taken a lot of damage in their career so far. But I just think, Errol skill-wise is edgy.
I couldn't think of a better scenario. He's a great fighter. I'm a great fighter. This fight, is happening now. I think it's happening at a great time. Terence is my dancing partner. I feel like we're gonna make each other great.
I wanna, show everybody that I'm back and I'm better than before.
After training with Errol Spence before the big fight against Tim Tszyu, Terence Crawford opened up about his first impression. According to Crawford, Spence appears sharp, locked in, and very sure of himself. He thinks Spence truly has what it takes to surprise Tszyu once they step into the ring.
Great, because we hold each other accountable. Like today, I'm like, man, nah, but he was like, man, come on. I'm like, all right, let's go. And those are the moments that is defining in a fight, where those last rounds that your body is telling you no, but your mind is like, let's go. So it all works.
Errol Spence is giving everything he's got in training camp, displaying renewed drive and razor-sharp concentration as he gets ready to shut down his critics and show he still deserves a spot among the best in boxing.
Definitely, a long road to get to this point. Stuff takes time. My dad always say, man, you're so stubborn. Yeah, I'm stubborn, but my stubbornness, that's what...
Spence knows this fight will define his legacy, viewing it as his chance to take back the top spot in boxing.
Old school fight. This is what my dad used to talk to me about when he used to watch fights 40 years ago, when you had Tommy Hearns and Ray Leonard and all the greats, the four kings, and people adored them because they're really competitive fighters.
Crawford also thinks this is a huge fight for the sport. He knows a win could bring back Spence's reputation and quickly put him right back with the best in boxing.
This is one of them fights that will be talked about forever.
This is the kind of fight people will talk about for years. Spence has always built his name on pressure fighting, body shots, and raw power. And most of his camp, sources say, has focused on sharpening those very tools once more.
What I work, it's gonna benefit, my kids, my mother, my father, so I know it's not just me. And that's one of the things I had to realize again once the car accident and, certain things happened, and realize that it's not just me, I'm in there, not just me, I'm fighting for everybody, because everybody's sacrificing their own way.
There you go, control.
And when it gets hard, I'll be like, man, I don't know if I can do this. But then I'll be like, my kids deserve better. And I'm gonna keep working, I'm gonna keep grinding.
Trainers have emphasized that elite conditioning will be critical against a younger, aggressive fighter like Tszyu, who is expected to bring constant pressure and power.
It's gonna come down to fortitude. They face a lot of things that shows you as the mental fortitude and mental toughness. And I think that that's gonna play a big role in Errol becoming.
Trainers have stressed that top-notch conditioning will be key against a younger, aggressive fighter like Tszyu, who is expected to apply non-stop pressure and power.
It's hard. It's gonna dawn on me during fight night. I'm kind of like a worry freak. It's not your fault when somebody exploits you and bring out that weakness that you already knew you had, but you didn't change the results. So better than do it now and not have to worry about your legs getting tired in the fight, because the fight's too late. I'm doing everything, training hard, sparring hard, running hard.
Spence knows he can't allow himself to slow down late in the bout, especially after years away from the ring. That's why conditioning has reportedly turned into one of the main priorities of camp.
Save you out there. You're on your own.
If I miss a tackle, I got someone to get my back. You know, if I drop the ball, someone can pick me up. You know, if Earl drops the ball, that's over. It's over.
While his opponent seeks an edge high above sea level, Spence hunts for his in the searing Texas heat. He knows in the pick'em blockbuster ahead, the smallest of margins could tip the outcome.
It's just a tough, gritty gym. It's old school. If you can get through being in a 100-something degree gym, sparring and training, once you get in front of those bright lights, it's pretty easy for me.
Sparring sessions have been tough and very tactical. Spence's team seems focused on copying Tszyu's style and pace in practice, bringing in sparring partners who can move forward, throw punch combos, and make fights happen at close quarters.
Listen, he doesn't stop. We spar like 12 or 13 rounds a day. He's a worker. He understands like what it's going to take to be successful.
That's why he's the best coach in boxing, because he don't try to pamper me. When I look like, he gonna say I look like, I don't care how big you get, ain't nobody get pampered, and he gonna critique me like I'm a grown man. Appreciate you, man.
No doubt.
Real. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
That's how my best coach has been.
Social media people telling you how great you are. You ain't got nobody telling you, hey, tighten up. That's how you fall off. That's how you get up there and draw down.
The aim is to improve his timing, reflexes, and defensive instincts while helping Spence feel at ease again under real pressure.
Motto is, you know, I'm a big fish. I'm the shark in the ocean. Put me in there with other sharks. I want my fans to see that I'm facing a real champion, a real fighter who's just as hungry as me, the big fish. If I lose, you know, it would be because he's better than me. It wouldn't be just because I didn't train 100% or I wasn't focused. I feel understressed, but I just feel like another fighter can be.
Spence feels he still has unfinished work in boxing. He wants to show fans and doubters that one tough defeat doesn't wipe out years of top-level fights and title achievements. His confidence comes not just from his physical skills, but also from his deep knowledge of the sport.
Fan. I'm right. Like, people always thought, like, they thought I didn't like him and all that. I'm a Spence fan. No, like, when we the build up, I'm like, man, hey, let me get your autograph. You know what I mean? Because I watched you come up. I'm older than you, but I watched you, rooted for you when you was in the amateurs, when you was in the Olympics, all that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you came when I fought in Dallas and Arlington. You was there watching me fight. You know what I mean? It's okay to say you a fan. Right. You know what I mean? It's okay. Like, I was a fan of Spence. Like, I'm still a fan. I hope you do well and things like that.
Crawford says he has respected Errol Spence Jr. for a long time, going back to Spence's days as an amateur and in the Olympics. He insists he was a true fan before they ever turned into rivals, having followed Spence's early growth and supported his climb in boxing.
I don't know what they expect as far as his eyes. I haven't seen him in the sparring session. I haven't seen him in anything in the gym. I've seen him in the gym. I know he's been training, but I haven't seen him. So I can't say, like, his eyes and reflexes, I can't say what they're going to look like. But I know his mentality is, you know, I got work to do. So, I mean, when Tim Tszyu said, well, you didn't even want to my hand, you know, I don't got it. We get ready to fight. That let me know that Errol Spence is in the right state of mind. He understands it. He got work to do, pain to put in. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I think Tim Tszyu is looking at it like a lick.
But Greg Hackett admits that Spence has clearly been putting in the work and believes his mindset is sharp and serious, showing he's focused on what needs to be done and tuning out what others say.
Errol had to do to be successful, and then what does Tim have to do to be successful?
Tim got to come out and be aggressive with a jab and not getting caught up in little arguments where they going back and forth with each other. You know, if they sitting there trading back and forth, either one of them got a shot. But whoever's being a little bit smarter than the other, I think has a chance. I think that's how this fight goes. I don't think Errol Spence just going there and just bully Tim Tszyu. But I think it'll be spots where he could play bully. I don't think Tim Tszyu could go in there and just do what he went to Errol, but it's gonna be spots he can get off. You know, whoever's the smart.
Like he told me, he's been moving, he's been active. It hasn't specifically been boxing, but in his mind, and I'm inclined to agree with him. I've been moving. I've stayed away from the negative vices that I've had, and I've just been with my family. He seems like he's in a good, positive space, and I think that for him, for some of us, this is work. For other people, like some guys really love this thing and can't live without it and all that kind of stuff. I think for Errol, it's like a little blend of both. Like he loves boxing, he loves this aggressive, physical nature of this sport, and on top of that, he get to make money doing it. You know, so I think that when he says, you know, well, when the question is presented to him, why are you here? The answer for him is, I can still do it, and I still like it.
There's rumors that he's coming back against
Tim Tszyu.
Matter of fact, right, exactly. A common opponent, you know. So maybe we'll, even though I think Errol has said, I'm never fighting Keith Thurman, no matter what.
But if that's the case, if Keith Thurman beats Fundora, now you got 2 belts. There's nowhere else you can go.
Well,
they would have to fight each other.
Errol will have to get past Tim Tszyu,
right?
And that can be built, not mega fight.
No,
but
I would say that's a mega fight.
You would, yeah.
I would say that's a mega fight.
I think so. What do you think, Caleb?
If they both win with knockouts, Errol Spence wins with a knockout, Keith Thurman wins with a knockout, that's not a mega fight.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe he's speaking to like the fact because of where they're in their careers.
Right.
But at the same time, I mean, I think that's just as an exciting fight as any, regardless of who wins. Between the Errol Spence and Tim Tszyu, and whether Fundora and Keith Thurman, I mean, out of those 4 people, there's not really.
You gonna play with Tim Tszyu? Nah, hell no. Yeah, got the two-tone guts in that bad boy. Yeah, woo-hoo-hoo, I'm trying to tell y'all, he ain't playing with no damn Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu, listen to me. Tim still got some pop on his shots, but damn it, once I see a breaking point in a fighter, shit, that's all I need to see. And I know Spence see it too. Tim Tszyu, he got a breaking point, people. That's the problem with him, okay? He's had some traumatic experiences, not outside the ring, but inside the ring, for sure. When he got that cut on top of his head, all of that, oh man, he be having flashbacks. Your headbutt or something, oh yeah, PTSD like a mug. You know, that's what I see. This is what I see with my eyes. This is what I see. I'm just letting y'all know, right? And he get in there with somebody that he's far more superior than, then he look like $1 million. He flying on all cylinders. But the minute he get in there with like a Bakaram, Martazalia, he get knocked out. You know, the Spence is willing to punch with him. Yeah, and you know that, man. Tim Tszyu don't move his damn head for nothing in the world. And he got his ass whooped by a southpaw. And Spence is what? A southpaw. Now, I know y'all gonna be like, man, well, it's a lot of inactivity, Tim. A lot of inactivity. When you elite, and you working, and you sacrificing, and you running, and you training, and you weight training, and you doing what you need to do to get ready, you know, the time don't damn matter. Because guess what? The miles are already in it. The experience is already in it. There's a lot of character in this damn car that's being restored. A lot of character in Spence. And the last time he was in the ring, he showed his character. Yeah. So, if y'all want to discount Spence or disqualify his abilities on just inactivity, go ahead. I'm not. Hell no, I'm not. No, I know what type of beast he is. Spence is a damn beast, a future Hall of Famer. And if you didn't know...
You know, it's a good little fight for him. Man been out 3 years. Tim Tszyu been active. Former world champion. You know, he ain't going to get nobody we don't know. I can't do nothing but salute him, take my hat off for him, and see how he go to work. I think he gonna be fine. He looked like he's in good shape, you know? He ain't look all out of shape. He looked like, you know, he looked good. You know, he looked mentally all there. And, I mean, them little 3 years, like I said, I told him as soon as it happened, I said, okay, he had other stuff going on, you know, other stuff going on. That was a 5-year accumulation, a lot of stuff he did, going through the rigmaroles with Bud, trying to figure out if they was gonna fight and building up his reputation and all this stuff. That was a lot. That was a lot. He been doing this since 2012. That was a lot, you know. So 3 years off, you know, he come in contact with life too. He come in contact with life too. It ain't just about us and what we want to do and what we want to see. He got a life. He in there, you know. So, he did right, and I'm glad to.
All right, everyone. Stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Boxology and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.